Buster says knock it off. We're in Stuttgart. Stuttgart. Yes, we are. We're going to Venice. The sun just came up. We are on VATSIM. We have no idea what we're doing here in Europe for VATSIM, but we're just going to go with it. If we get scolded, we get scolded. Whatever. We'll learn. That's how we learn, right? All right. So we got everything good. I don't even know if we connect ground services. I mean, do you even connect ground services here? I guess so. No stairs. We got our handy dandy Eurowings 319. Let's do it. He's gonna have to come down. Oh, he does. Look at that. Nice. Nice, nice. Ground services are connected. We have jetway. We got cargo doors. Let's go ahead and cockpit prep checklist. Let me back off a little bit. Okay, radars are all off. Ground spoilers are down, off norm. Interesting. Let's get flaps 0. Someone's trying to play a prank on us, Buster. Down, off, off. Good batteries. Everything's coming to life. $5,000 feet on the Rottweiler, is it? Called the Rottweiler. Rotwee. Rotwee? Rotwee. The Rotwee 5 Bravo. I don't know why we have the 5 Bravo overlay. I don't know why we have an overlay. I don't understand. Maybe our friends, our Euro friends, can help us. Why do we have an overlay? What are we missing here? What's the overlay? We got quite a bit of climbing to do. $5,000. So, oh yeah, contact Langen radar immediately after takeoff. So screw it. Don't even get the handoff. We just go right to radar. SIDS are also noise abatement. Strict adherence within the limits of aircraft performance are mandatory. Speed max 250 below flight level 100. Transition altitude is also 5,000. Okay. All right. Initial climb clearance 5,000. We're going to be taking runway 25 today, taking November out there to runway 25, and we'll have the Charlie intersection departure. And then we're going to go 252 on the radial out from Stuttgart VOR. And then at 16 miles, we begin our left turn to Rottweiler. Perfect. 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 We're at gate 10, so we're going to go ahead and get on. We're going to push back onto Mike. And then we're going to take Lima 2 to November. November 2 to Delta Charlie. And that's how we're going to do it. We're going to take off of Charlie intersection, which I'm probably thinking is about 3,000 feet less, which could be about 8,000 feet. That's what we'll do. We'll set up for an 8,000 footer. I'm excited. I'm excited. Alright, let's get back in here. Let's get back into the game. What's the QNH? $19. Alright, let's get back up here. Alright, let's go. Oxygen, ground, CVR test. Evac captain. 1. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Let's get the signs armed. Let's go auto. Let's go seatbelts on. Nav 1. Strobe auto. Test. Engine 2. APU. Cargo smoke. APU master switch. Let's get on. Let's go ahead and get us to the engine. We got plenty of oil, which is good. How about hydraulics? We got good hydraulics. We need a lot more fuel. We need to pack in 5.9 on the kilos. Alright, that's what we don't have. Okay, barrels are set. Flight directors are on. Comm radios. Let's go ahead and get us. Yeah, we're set. We're here in Euro, so it is set at 21.5, which is good. How do we get it on? We don't have the EDDS. We don't have an IFR clearance, but we've got SimBrief and Naviplan. Altitude select is 5,000. Transponder, let's just go with the obligatory 2,000. But we'll go pretty chic here. In Europe, I see 1,000 is pretty popular. Maybe my Euro friends could tell me, why do people use 1,000 instead of 2? APU blade, please. Let's go ahead and cockpit prep checklist, please. Yes, Captain. Gear pins covered, removed. Fuel quantities are in kilos today. Seatbelts are on. ADARs are nav. Barrel ref is sitting at 1019er. Load them. Minutes, that's a long time. It's going to take us probably that time though. Okay, so we're Eurowings 2430. We got a really cool flight over the mountains, over the Alps. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. The weather's great. It's going to be so clear. This is going to be one of my favorite flights, I can tell. Cruise 33. And we're going into Venice, one of my favorites. Ugh. Alright, we're going to be taking, out of Stuttgart, we're going to be taking departure runway 25. We are on the Rottweiler 5 Bravo, right? Yeah. There is no transition. Perfect. Let's see how this looks. Alright, 1,700 feet. Bearing 252. And then we changed to 224 at 1,700 feet. Oh, let's see if that's what we have. Intercept 252. Oh, 15 miles. Then we're going to adopt another track. Yeah. 224. Yeah, all these are tracks. Okay. We're going to go over the Alps. Then we're going to be coming in on the Albet. 4 right, whiskey. We're coming on the Albet what? Albet 2E. 2 echo. Via is going to be Lauren. Yeah. Perfect. All right, I like it. Secondary flight plan. All of that's looking good. Let's go ahead and start to work on our performance. It's gonna be dry. Let's pull in a preliminary. Let's go to intersection data. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Well, look at that. It's a lot less than I thought. Huh. Full length is 9990. Interesting. Because it's really not. It's really not, because that's including this 10,974 is including this. But that is not allowed for takeoff. Huh. So the Torah is different. That's interesting. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be flaps 3 for sure. We can do intersection Charlie. That's pretty exciting. Oh, I love Stuttgart. Okay, so Stuttgart we did not pay for. Don't freak out. It was a bespoke airport. It came with, let's see, what did it come with? It's a premium? Let's see. Stuttgart came with World Update 6. Yep, World Update 6. For the 2020. We're almost done. We got a couple more people left. Man, full house. Full house today. Full house. Aircraft is loaded. Great. Let's go ahead and send the sheet. See ya. Let's accept the load sheet. The alternate was 1.2. So that gives us still 41 extra minutes, which is fine. Load in our final. Let's calculate. Packs off, flaps 3, temp 58, 22, 22. It's heavy. 22, 22, 3, 5, 8. Good. Very good. Alright, let's go ahead and get the beacon on. Let's turn off the external power. Let's cut ties with the ground crew.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Alright, let's take a look at the before start checklist, please. Parking brake is set.
Bypass pin is installed. All
Takeoff
doors
speeds and
hatches closed
thrust.
and all ground equipment is
22,
removed.
22. Thrust 5,
The parking
8.
brakes are set. You may lift.
Windows are closed. Beacon is on.
Parking
Before start
brake set.
checklist is
Lifting the
complete.
aircraft.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake. Please release parking brake.
Yeah, I hear you. Hold on, we're not quite ready yet.
Please release parking brake.
Stuttgart traffic. Eurowings 2430 at stand 10. Push and start
Please
onto
release parking brake.
taxiway mic. Stuttgart. Good. Here we go.
Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
There's the red. Okay, we're gonna go engine 1. And 2 is firing up.
Attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake is set.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Cleared to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth.
Alright, there they go, waving the pins at us. After start checklist, anti-ice now required. ECAM status is no blue. Pitch trim is up 0.5 and rudder trim is reset. After start checklist is complete. Let's go ahead and go to norm here. Let's go ahead. Full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral. Let's get the rudders. Full right, full left, neutral. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin our taxi. Actually, before we do that, let's just check a couple things. We no longer need these guys. Auto brake max. Good. Okay. Stuttgart traffic. Eurowings 2430 taxiing a runway 25 Charlie intersection via Mike Lima 2 November Delta Charlie. Stuttgart. Okay, good. Alright, taxi out. So we got flight controls are checked. Flaps config setting 3, check. Radar and predictive wind shear on and auto. Engine mode selector is norm. ECAM memo. We're still waiting for the cabin. I think this is Lima 2. And this is November. Alright, we're taxiing out on November now.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
So we're on VATSIM, but it's like 2:30 in the morning. I have tricked it into putting some sunlight in so we could at least see the airport. Lufthansa. Thank you. So we might get traffic. Lima 1. No, we gotta stay on November all the way until we get to Delta. Alright, the lineup checklist will be takeoff runway will be 25 Charlie intersection. TCAS, we'll get them on. PAX 1 and 2 will go off, and then chrono. Not bad for a Bespoke airport. Not bad at all. So this is going to be awesome. We're going to make it over the top of the Alps today to get into Venice. Landing 4 right on Venice. So those passengers on the right side will have a nice view of St. Mark's Basilica and the Doge Palace, the clock tower. What do we have here? Kilo. Oh, Echo. So we're next. We'll go PAX off as soon as we make the turn. Let's go get the wheels. So this is Delta. Let's slow her down. Let's go PAX off. And it's Charlie. Stuttgart traffic, Eurowings 2430 taking runway 25 for the westbound departure on the Rotwe 5 Echo departure. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead. Strobe, lights. Stop. Okay, everything's good there. TARA is on. We are 25 Charlie intersection. Chrono. Alright, we're stable. Manflex 58, SRS runway, Artle thrust blue, thrust is set. Airspeed's alive. $80. 100, we got equalization, here we go. B1. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Flaps 2. Flaps 1. Stuttgart traffic, Eurowings 2430, 2,300 climbing 5,000, clear of runway 25, Stuttgart. Lever, climb, let's push it down, let's get a little positive before we reduce. Alright, we're reducing. Thrust climb, climb, nav. Let's go ahead and get pack 1 on. On my mark at 41. .51, pack 2 goes on. Alright, let's go. Let's get the clearance to 15,000. Flaps 0. Speed check, we're good. Let's disarm the spoilers. Let's get the runway turnoff lights and taxi lights off. Let's go ahead and take a look around. Glorious. Alright, we're through 5,000, so what about our speed limit? Kind of blew through that, didn't we? Yeah. kind of blew through the speed limit. Let's get to the Rottweiler. Let's see what. Alright, we're going to be getting our left. Alright, here we go. Passing 10. Let's go ahead and get the landing lights off. Let's do this. We're good. Let's do an accelerated climb. We want to go to 302, so coming more south. So we took off to the west. Now we're coming more south. Alright, let's get up to 3-3. I think that's where we're at, yeah, 3-3. Beautiful. Here we are in VATSIM right now. Just took off from Stuttgart. You can see where the mountains are. So we should be facing them pretty soon. Over there. They're taking us to the west, probably giving us time to climb, is my guess. Alright, let's go ahead and be efficient. Let's go ahead and turn on our autopilot. Let them fly this. Looks pretty cool. So looks like we're headed out here to gain altitude before we attack those bad boys. Whew. Wow, look at that. No, I think we got it, Buster. I think we got it. It's gonna be quite the scene, though. Alright, so we're gonna make our way around. So a couple interesting things to note. So Venice is 313 on the track. So let's do a couple things. Let's go to program. And let's put in LIPZ 04 right. And this will show us directly to. So directly to is 240 miles. Track 309. 240, 309. That's 70 miles difference. So what I've learned is these massive, just look at that. You come in here and you come all the way around here. I mean, that is so long. And that's part of the arrival. That's not even part of the approach. The approach doesn't begin until you're over here. So the ideal part will just be, you know, to get you we'll start our descent as early as we can because we've got mountains. And then we'll maybe pull some sort of shortcut. So the idea would probably be go to Papa Zulu 755, but it's 9. What's Lauren? Lauren's like 5. We done with this? Yeah, we're done with it. We're now on our way. So the Albert 2 Echo. Let's take a look at that. I wonder what 5.5 we're supposed to be at for 5.5. It is going to be at flight level 090. Fly 090 through this whole thing. When do we start actually getting down? Okay, we go to 8 to 7. So we go 8 to 7, and then what's 2.5? 6. 5. 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm going to fly a shortcut, but we need to be able to descend a little earlier. Because if we start too high, we'll have too much energy and we'll be screwed. I'm going to plan for a shortcut. And I'll watch somebody do this shortcut too. So I'm going to go ahead and plan for it. gorgeous. Mm-mm-mm. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break to go get some paperwork, and then I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. Looks like we're level. We just got there, so let's go here. Wow. Alright, so what we need to do, so basically, so at 120 miles. So let's draw a couple rings. Okay, so that's when we need to start our descent to 310. Sorry, eating more snacks. Put in some rings here. Kind of give us some fixes here. Alright. And so from Albert, there's going to be a direct to 730. Interesting. Ah. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. There it is. So Kitsap will be 3,000, but we need to get to 75 or 730. Papa Zulu 730. Papa Zulu 7. So this was 8765. 8765. They want us to be at 6. Wow. Really? That's insane. Alright, so we're approaching 120. We're gonna get the call to reduce to flight level. So we're gonna do open descent. No, we're just gonna do regular descent mode. .360 at 5. .207. Yeah, 7 foot. Wow. All right, next we're going to 290. Flight level 290. And we're going to keep the descent on to 290. Alright, so a couple things to keep in mind. So we're in a sector here where it's 15.7. And then this is 12.5 and 10. So 15.7 is our sector. Well, I'm going to be coming out of it here in a second, so... Alright, now we're going to get a direct to Albert down to 17. Alright, so direct to Albert. Let's go down 17. Off descent. And we need at least 2,000 foot a minute. No, it's not off descent. We're going to use 2,000. And going down to 17 is fine. The most in this sector would be 15.7, so flight level 157. So we're being vectored in for a shortcut, like we're vectoring ourselves on the shortcut. Today we are parking, I'm not sure where we are parking. Let's just confirm our parking. Where are we parking? Not sure where we're parking. Well, we'll park out there in the parking lot. Yeah, there's a parking lot in Venice. That's where we'll park. we got a little time. Let's go ahead and do our landing. Calculator, looks like it's going to be good. Landing weight, what's going to be our... .6 is what we're going to be landing with. Right now we have, just call 4.1. So that's going to be 0.5 off. So that's 59.7. Alright, so 6,500 feet. It's either going to be F or G, Foxtrot or Golf. I'm hoping it's Foxtrot. If it's Foxtrot, that's easy. Tango Lima. It will be, we got Foxtrot, Tango Lima, Kilo. Tango Lima. Alright, we're coming up to 17 and we're going to go ahead and get at 60. We're going to go ahead and get the all clear to 130. So let's go ahead and get the all clear to 130. And we're still going down 2,000 feet. Must be 2,000 feet a minute. At 45, we get the all clear to, so let's go ahead and reset. Let's pull the approach in. .109.95, 109.95. Everything is good. Test. Good. Test is already in there. Perfect. We're almost to 45. Let's go ahead and, oh, we're already at 13. Let's go ahead and get the clearance to 090. Keep the same 2,000 rate. Pull 250. to slow up once we get there. Slow up. Okay, we're made it, so let's go off descent now. Off descent at 250. Let's get down to 6,000. Alright, and once we pass Albit, we're going to go direct to 730. The pressure. Alright, here's Albit, so now we gotta go direct. And there's our shortcut. Now we got cleared, so let's go to local. 18. And then we'll slow down to 210 once we get down there. We're 35 miles out. Bug 210, and then we've got to get let's go to 4,000. And then we'll end up, once we get to 4, we'll go direct to 725. 205. We can arm the approach now. Or confirm the approach phase, I should say. We could go to managed. Let's go to managed. Go to green dot. 725, we're supposed to be at 876. 5876. We're gonna be plenty low. All right, let's go direct 725. That's interesting. Completely forgot what I was doing here.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Great, thanks. Alright, so let's go ahead and get on low brake. Let's get our approach checklist. Really tardy on this. Okay, 1018 on the baro. Seatbelts are on. Minimums are set at 207. Auto brake is on low and we are norm. So approach checklist is complete. Green dot, we're coming in. Nice. Someone's here. Here's the shortcut we're taking. Lots of shortcuts here. But we have to have ATC's help. Alright, so we got green dot speed. Landing system on. We're pretty far out. Alright, so we're direct Lauren, descend to 3,000 feet. Eurowing, Venice traffic, Eurowings 2430s, 25 miles to the southwest inbound for the ILS 04 right. Venice. Alright, we're at 3,000 feet, which is what we want. I believe this is a 15-mile deal. Yeah, 15 miles. I don't want to set... Take us down to 184. I don't mind doing that once we get there. This approach would be 3,000 runway heading. Alright, let's arm the approach. Glide scope, lock, we're in. Let's go ahead and hit flaps 1, speed check. That will get us down to 185. And then when we get to the green dot, 1 dot, we'll go ahead and go to flaps 2. Venice traffic, Eurowings 2430s established on the ILS 04 right, 15 miles out. Pretty cool. We didn't have to use the speed brake at all. Oh, 1 dot. Alright, 1 dot below. Here we go. Flaps 2. Speed check. We're good. Glide scope star. 7 out. Alright, so 3,000 will be our miss, so we'll keep 3,000 up here, so we're good. Looks like the localizer is right in the front.
2,500.
So we got the VOR here is in the back. This is in the front, which is good. We'll wait on the gear. We'll wait till we get to 6 on the gear. 6 miles. Oh, there's Venice right here. Ah, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Huh. Okay, we go gear down. Let's arm the spoiler. Let's get the taxi runway lights on. Alright, flaps 3. Speed check. And flaps 4. Speed check. Alright, landing checklist, please. ECAM memo. Landing no blue. cool. Venice traffic, Eurowings 2430, short final on the ILS 04 right, Venice. All right, here we go.
500.
It's looking pretty good. It's hardly any wind.
Hundred above. Minimum
We'll continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
It was Echo. Well, I really smoked the brakes though, that's for sure. They're gonna get really hot. Venice traffic, Eurowings 2430, vacated runway 04 right at Echo, taxiing to the ramp via Lima, Tango Lima. Venice. Okay, here we go.
And Venice traffic, Air France 5 November X-ray heavy at stand 324, pushing back onto Whiskey.
Let's see where we want to go. Let's see what we got going on here. Here we go. The parking lot. So shut engine number 2 down. I guess that's where we stop. I don't know. Turn on the parking brake. Let's kill number 1. Parking brakes on. Deboard. I don't know what deboarding means, but let's go ahead and get the beacon off. Seatbelt off. Radar has fried somebody, I'm sure. That was awful. Do we have anything? No. The doors are open. Better get the stairs over. Let some people jump. Yeah, we're going Euro. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's get some stuff here.
And Venice traffic, Air France 5 November X-ray heavy taxiing runway 04 left via Whiskey Mike, Venice.
Alright, so this is the Borelli. Borelli made Venice, which is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and pop out of here because I really like this airport. I got some pretty cool stuff here. Oh, that's right, Buster. Buster's all freaked out, huh? There's the Air France. So this right here, I don't know if you've ever been there to Venice. If you want to get to the boats that lead out to Venice, you gotta walk along this walkway here. Look at the gondola down there. I didn't realize it was a parking garage. See, this is where you get on. That's where you get your taxi. your water taxi to take you to Venice. And they actually have it here. They actually have it modeled. That's insane. That's crazy. What's he doing? What you doing, Air France? It's a taxiway. It's called Tango now. It's not a runway any longer, guys. All concerned. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay much attention to him.
And Venice traffic, Air France Flight November X-ray lining up, runway 04 left, Venice.
No way. I just think that's pretty cool that they got the water taxi area. You got a lot of gates here. So Borelli makes this for Venice. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
And Venice traffic, Air France, Flight November X-ray, heavy departing runway 04 left for a southwest departure, Venice.
Well, let's go. We doing it or what? Hooray! Ooh, almost a tail scraper. Alright guys, that was a heck of a lot of fun. Alright, we're back. Alright guys, thanks for joining us. A lot of fun on this flight. Took some shortcuts here, which was fun. From Stuttgart to Venice. Hope you enjoyed it. On their Airbus 319, took some shortcuts over the Alps, which was a blast. Beautiful, beautiful. In our Eurowings Airbus 319. Till next time. Clear skies, warm tailwinds. Buster, you know what to do.